Welcome to tonight's diversity showcase. Happy to see so much diversity here and beautiful faces. Clap it up for yourselves, guys. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Yes. All right. So let's deal with this. I am clearly a black girl, right? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Representing. I know sometimes there's a lot of stereotypes with the black girls that we're all angry and we all have attitudes. Okay. White people, I know that sometimes when they imitate us, there's a lot of this going on. Like we're some type of giraffe or Bob, is it? What's your name, sir? Cliff. Okay, Cliff, Bob. Close enough. These are jokes. Yeah, a lot of times I notice when they're making fun of black girls, it's a lot of this happening. It's like, girlfriend, no, she didn't. Now, technically, black girls, we don't say that. We haven't said that since like the 1980s. Maybe Claire Huxtable might have been the last person who actually said, no, she didn't, right? Now, when a black girl's gonna let you know what time it is, she's gonna simply say, I wish a bitch would. Like, that's just what's gonna happen. Okay, non-black people, you want to get out the door immediately, okay? Maybe you're at a Dunkin' Donuts, all right? There's one Boston cream left, all right? Keisha just walked in the door. She sees it also. Now, I want you to understand what's going to happen. She's going to go, what? I wish a bitch would. She's going to clap her hands on every syllable. Now you need to run, exit out the building, get out of here immediately, right? I do a lot of jokes of being black and blackity, but let me tell you guys this. I am one black girl who's very happy she was born in the 80s. Any other black people here know what I'm talking about? Yes? Okay, what I'm saying is we've all seen footage of the civil rights movement and slavery. Hello, right? I would have never made it. What? I would have chickened out. I'm telling you right now, I would have had this conversation. Hey, Dr. King, can I talk to you for a moment? Listen, love you. Hashtag we shall overcome, yay. But I'm hearing from some of the other coloreds that the sheriff is bringing the hose to the march tomorrow, and I just got my hair pressed. So I'm wondering, Dr. King, maybe I should stay here at the headquarters and make you guys some sandwiches, huh? Because I'm sure you're gonna be hungry after all those German shepherds chasing you down. Like that would have been me pretty much in the civil rights movement. Okay, folks, do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay. I decided to go vegan. I thought that would be a good idea because I'm trying to be sexy and fine girl like you, okay? If any of you all in the front order chicken, please eat it immediately because I will snatch it off your plates. I'm very hungry. I've been eating a lot of this thing called the quinoa. Have you all heard of this? I'm new to this. Quinoa? Okay, it doesn't sound like something I should be consuming, more like maybe a ghetto girl who works at a call center in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Hello, thank you for calling T-Mobile. This is Quinoa. Can I help you? Hello? This is Quinoa. Hello? Okay, can I get someone else to service me, please? I mean, that's basically, you know, what I'm saying is I'm very hungry. I'm also very gassy, if anyone's curious. Anyone else? Someone said, ooh, wee. Well, you know, a lot of it. I mean, I had the gas so bad, ma'am. I don't want to scare you. It was so bad the other day. I literally almost went to the emergency room. I thought someone was stabbing me in my rib cage. It was pretty. She looked scared. I'm sorry. Girls, how do we deal with the bubbles sometimes? Because guys, you don't care. You let farts slip out your ass whenever you feel like it. I was in the elevator with this one man. He let it rip. I said, sir, my mouth was open. Can you please give me a heads up the next time? But I got in the elevator and I did simply what a lot of girls, we've all done this when we've had the bubbles. We just cross our legs and we just Kegel exercise that gas in. You know what I'm talking about, you're laughing. We just squeeze our ass cheeks in. Maybe you're in a conference room with your boss. Yeah, Michael, I'll have those numbers for you in the morning. But in your mind, you're praying, dear Father Abraham, please keep this gas from seeping out my ass, Lord. He will think we're in Somalia. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Ladies, why don't we take shits in public? Why is that not allowed, girls? Why? Guys don't care. They do it all the time. Girls, we go into the bathroom, we check under the stalls for feet to see if anyone notices. Why, we're afraid we're gonna get in trouble with HR or something, you know? Carol, there's been some complaints that you've been taking shits in the ladies' room. Just want to remind you of the company policy here. Just please Kegel exercise that gas and that shit in. All right, I think I've given you all enough TMI about myself today, right? We're close. I feel like we're dating now also. So I am single in case. Are you down with the brown? We'll talk after the show. Okay. Are you guys ready for your next comedian? Put your hands together right now. Very hilarious dude all the way from Philadelphia, Mr. Josh Kosh.
Yes. Do some funny business. I need money. My bank is kind of proud of me, y'all. Y'all don't know about me. My bank is proud of me. They let me know. They keep sending me an email that says my balance has been outstanding. Need this money. I need this money because I have children. I have white children. They are more expensive, in case you didn't know. You need things like suntan lotion. I didn't know about none of that, you know? Having biracial kids is difficult, though. You know, you can't discipline them like regular black kids. You know, you got to use different ass whip weapons. You know? I'll be in the house looking for stuff. Don't lie to me. Wait till I find my feather duster. Anybody see my insulation tubing? Whoop your ass. You know, you can't discipline light-skinned kids, you know? You raise your hand to them. I raised my hand to my light-skinned kid, and the shadow stayed on his face for like 2 weeks. This is my pain. I got to go through this, you know? See, having biracial kids, some of y'all don't know, most of y'all don't know, all of y'all don't know. It's not always obvious in public that it's your child, you know? Black people, they'll straight ask you, whose kid is this? White people like to investigate, get to the bottom of this shit. Start with a couple regular questions. Oh, whose child is this? Oh, it's yours? What's his name? What's his social security number? Like I gotta prove I know him. This is my child, you know? But I have biracial kids because my wife is white. That's how that works. I talk about it sometimes. I like to talk about it, especially around black people. Black people sometimes like to act like everything that ever happened to me since I've been dating this white girl is a result of some disease called fucking with them white girls. Y'all heard of this? I didn't make this up. I was playing basketball. I crossed over, fell down, and a dude from the other team walked up to me and was like, see, fucking with them white girls. It's like, how do you even know that? She's not even here. Got these beautiful kids, though. I can't take none of them out in public, though. You know, my 6-year-old, 7 now, he was born prematurely, so he didn't cook all the way. I can say that about my son. He doesn't have the coloration I think he should have, you know? And his little brother cooked the whole time. So they look different. You know, if you look at them together, they look like white bread and wheat bread. This is my kid. The oldest, because he didn't cook all the way, he had a speech impediment. You know, and it was cute. You know, I didn't realize that it could get me in trouble, though. You know, I took him out in public to go shopping at a sneaker store, and I forgot that he couldn't say any words that start with S. So we walked into the Foot Locker, 17 black shoppers, 4 black staff members. He walked in all excited. Daddy, look at all these sneakers. I've never seen so many sneakers. Sneakers everywhere. Now everybody looking at us. And I'm in there like, I got to be a good daddy here. What do? I looked at him. I was like, whose child is this? Does anybody know his social security number? I grabbed him. I said, we out of here. You're not getting Foot Locker. We're going to Payless now. You getting cheap sneakers. Daddy, but I don't like cheap sneakers. Now I'm confused because I don't know if this is something he heard his mama say when I wasn't there. You know, we left the sneaker store, though, and I said, we're going to go have some fun. Took him to the playground. Nice, seedy neighborhood. My neighborhood. We get to the playground. It's time to go after like half an hour. I'm like, Zeke, let's go. Now, you're half white, so they talk back to you, and there's nothing you can do about it. He's like, no, Daddy, I'm having fun. No. So I got to climb a sliding board in a seedy neighborhood and grab this little white-looking child and forcibly leave the playground while he's screaming, no! No! And then his shoe fell off. And he's like, no, sneaker! No! So I start running. One of my neighbors gonna poke their head out the window and say, see, fucking with them white girls. Wasn't ready though, you know? part of my life that I transitioned to once I finished college. I went to college. Well, no, that's what my mom told everybody while I was locked up. She told them I had a full scholarship to Penn. And my major was criminal justice. Now, y'all laughing, I had to keep up with this lie now. I'm home, I done graduated. I'm at parties with people who really went to college. Now they asking me questions I can't answer. What fraternity was you in? Oh, I was in Alpha Kappa Convict. Messed around and told the lie to the wrong people. I ran into some black fraternity members. Some of y'all might know some of them. They like to battle dance and bark on you. You know them. Turn around, 8 more of them come out the bathroom. Us too. It's intimidating. You know, I had to make up my own dance on the spot. I was in there like, Alpha Kappa Convict. Needless to say, I won that battle. But I don't want to scare y'all. I'm a grown man now. That happened when I was 17. I done grown up, devoted my life to my Lord and Savior, Parole Officer Berdoni. I'm Josh Kosh. Thank you for your time.
One more time for Mr. Josh Kosh. All right, so we're gonna keep this comedy show rolling. The next comedian, very funny girl, coming to the stage right now, Miss Mary Ellen Moreno. Don't believe me, just watch.
All right. Oh, hey guys. Awesome. So we drinking tonight? What are you guys drinking? What do you guys got? What do you got? Amazing. That's awesome. Anybody else drinking tonight? Nobody? 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 Well, good, because I'm fucking pregnant, you guys. Yeah, I'm 5 months. No big deal. Okay. Actually, it's pretty great. It's pretty great. I like it. Let me just rattle off all the answers to your questions so we can get back to talking about me. Okay, so 5 months pregnant, due in December. Yes, it was an accident. Yes, we're keeping it. No, we don't know the gender. By the way, everybody asks that. Like, is that really that important? No, I don't give a shit what the gender is, okay? Like, okay, I don't give a shit if this girl's a girl or a boy in disguise. It's just not that big of a deal to me, okay? Ugh, I just don't get it, you guys. Ugh, I just, man, I'm just trying to come to terms with the fact that, like, the only thing I really give a shit about for this kid is that I really hope that this kid is a disappointment. I said that right. I really hope that this kid is a disappointment because all of my family members, my parents, everybody, they're fucking geniuses, they're amazing, they're saints, and I'm 100% a disappointment to them. And it's awesome. I would 100% recommend it. Like, get this, my mom is an immigrant from Mexico. She's amazing, she came here with nothing, now she's a medical doctor saving lives. What? My dad and his dad are both rocket scientists who worked for NASA on the Apollo missions. What? And I'm an actor. You might remember me from such roles as a US Bank commercial where I'm pushing on a wall. They didn't let me talk in that one, but I'm pushing on the wall. Anybody see that one? Keep watching and let me know if you see it. Yeah, so I'm an actor. I try not to give myself too hard of a time about that. You know, trying to come to terms with some of the really shitty decisions that I've made. Just kidding. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, I've been giving myself a hard enough time about it. You know, like when I was in college, I told my dad that I might want to change my major from theater to aerospace engineering so that I too could be a rocket scientist just like him, right? So it'd be 3 generations, kicking ass, rocket science, all this shit. And he was like, honey, are you sure you don't want to just play one on TV? He really said that. And it hurt for a moment until I realized he was right. He was 100% right. Like, being an actor is a smarter choice. It took my dad to figure that out. It took a rocket scientist to figure that out. Because, like, for example, as an actor, I can play anything. I have so much flexibility. Like, Mom, Great. You're a doctor, right? You do that day in and day out. Pfft, I can play that shit on TV. Dad, you're a rocket scientist? We all saw Hidden Figures. You're the extras in that movie. I can play any part, right? And then talk about the money. Mom, you make like what, 100, 200 bucks an hour? Whatever. I make 5 to 10 times that when you factor in residuals. And sometimes I work 5 days out of the year. I guess I just value my time more than you do. I really think that my parents got conned in life. I think someone told them that they had to choose a profession where they literally had hundreds of people's lives in their hands in order to make a comfortable living. You guys, I can make just as much money pretending. It's pretty great. And like, okay, just money aside also, have you guys ever tried talking to a scientist? Like really talking to one? Like who does a scientist talk to when they have a bad day? Other scientists. Thank you. Because nobody wants to sit through that shit. Honestly. Like, conversations with my dad are like, oh, great. So that light switch patent got approved. Cool. Mom, so you removed another pre-melanoma today? Nobody cares. Like, seriously, their professions define them. See, I'm a disappointment. I define me. Thanks so much, you guys.
Don't believe me, just right. Don't believe me, just right. Don't believe me, just right.
Oh my God, she's so sweet. One more time for Mary Ellen. I love her. Okay, put your hands together right now. Very funny dude from Sacramento, Mr. Key Louie. All right then. So what had happened was, okay, it is not Key Lewis. All right. We are going to see who the next comedian is. In the meantime, you all might be hearing. Is that DJ? Yes. Put your hands together.
I got it.
Okay, Mr. Key. This is the diversity show. See what happens. Okay. Yay, Key Lewis.
Whew. That was rough. I was in the potty. How we doing? Good? I love my father very much. Amazing man. Black man. Raised me by himself. You don't hear about that too much. It's not a billboard showing a black man embracing a little half black and half white baby. And he did the best he could do with his adversities because he has his own personal issues he was dealing with. My father was a bipolar, paranoid, schizophrenic, aspiring Black Panther movement pimp. I'm gonna say that one more time just in case you didn't hear it. Bipolar, paranoid, schizophrenic, aspiring Black Panther movement pimp. Now, when you're a bipolar, paranoid, schizophrenic, aspiring Black Panther movement pimp, you're not gonna raise your kids conventional because you don't know what conventional is. He would talk to me about real issues like I was a grown man when I was 6 years old. Son, sit your little ass down, baby. I'm gonna tell you some shit about real life. I said, okay, Dad, I'm 6. What are you yelling for? Shut up. I'm gonna tell you something about life, baby. Understand this. I'm cool in the cucumber in the bottom of an ice chest. If a hoe don't blow, she got to go, go, go. I said, okay, Dad, I write that with my crayon. If a hoe don't blow, she got to go, go, go. I got it, Dad, I got it. Secondly, son, more importantly, I've made some mistakes in my life. I don't want you to do the same thing I did. I want you to be better than me. I've lost a lot of good women doing things I wasn't supposed to do. I lost your mother, as a matter of fact. Pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. Don't mess up your for show vagina trying to get some more vagina. You end up with no vagina. So, okay, Dad, I write it down with my crayon. Don't mess up your for show vagina try to get some more vagina. You end up with no vagina. I got it. My father looked me dead in my face. I'm 6. I don't know what he's talking about. It's just words when you're that age. True story. Looked me dead in my face. I'm a baby. He said, son, last thing. Whatever you do in life, don't you ever have sex on a Saturday for $6. Okay, now write it down. Don't ever have sex on a Saturday for $6. Exclamation point. Like I said, I'm 6. I don't know what he's talking about. But I carry those words with me into my adulthood. I grow up. I'm 18 years old. That shit keeps ringing out in my mind. Don't ever have sex on a Saturday for $6. Why not? Sound like a pretty good deal to me. So I'm in the streets. I'm out there every Saturday clean, looking for the woman that would give me sex on a Saturday for $6. I got $6 in every configuration. I got 6 freshly pressed ones. I got a $5 bill and a $1 bill. I got 3 $2 bills. I got 24 quarters. I got $12 in food stamps. I'm fucking prepared. Do you understand me? And I never found her. You know, I went back to my dad sometime later. I said, Dad, you told me something I wasn't supposed to do. And I didn't listen to you. When I was 6, you said, don't ever have sex on a Saturday for $6. What were you talking about? He said, man, I was high when I told you that shit. I was on that shit. I was fucked up. What I meant to tell you was, don't you ever have sex on a Saturday for $6 if you can get a hand job on Friday for free. Pew, 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 pew. That's economics. He's amazing. I love my dad, man. Yeah, man. It's a different era, man. It's been a rough 8 months, man. Difficult. I tell everybody, man, don't judge. Nobody in this room had a choice about being here. Everybody was born from somebody, so how can you criticize or ridicule somebody and have a choice about their initial existence? You guys understand that? My mom is white, my dad is black. Mexican, that's what the fuck happened. I didn't have a choice. Wasn't like I was in my dad's testicles during conception, swim upstream. No! Stop having sex. I don't want to look like Hector and hola, buenas noches. Here I am. I didn't have a choice. Got a wonderful family, man. Celebrated my 29th year anniversary yesterday. Long time, man. Don't clap. Shit's treacherous. You have no idea. You be with somebody a long time, you'll find yourself getting irritated by the simplest things. You can love the hell out of that person, but you still gonna get bothered by the most minuscule things. Like last Saturday, she in the bedroom, breathing. Right. And I'm like, bitch, what are you doing right now? You're taking up all the air in the room with your selfish ass. I'm not talking about regular breathing. She does this thing where she's like, she take 3 breaths to my 1 breath, and that's unbelievably selfish of her. Stop breathing for a minute. Let me get some air. She's cool, though. I tell everybody, man, have fun as much as you can. Appreciate the things you don't have and be gracious for the things you do. Y'all be good. I've been Key Lewis. Peace.
One more time for Mr. Key Lewis. Hilarious, hilarious. All right, this next comedian, very funny, all the way from Canada. Put your hands together right now for Mr. DJ Dermot.
Yeah. How's it going? Oh, guys, thank you so much for that raucous applause there. I appreciate that. I understand you're all tired. You're eating. I get it. This is a diversity show. That's why I am here. White male. We're underrepresented in the media. I've been saying that for a long time. No, I wear a hearing aid, huh? Look at that. Snuck in the back door on you there. With the disability. I'm diverse, baby. Believe that. Am I allowed to say that? I've been watching a lot of Martin Lawrence lately. Love that guy. Run tell that. Man, wish I was cool enough to say stuff like that. I've been wearing a lot of Under Armour lately. I slipped into white guy mode there pretty quickly, huh? This is my true state. I love wearing Under Armour. Makes me feel good, you know? Under Armour, they realized something. They realized that for years, straight men have wanted to wear spandex. And they were like, how do we get them to wear this? I know, we'll give it a tough name. We'll give it a tough name. Hey, man, you wearing spandex? No, bro, I would never wear spandex. No, this is armor I got on here, man. This is... Under Armour. Like a tank or an armadillo, very tough stuff, yeah. Helps me be aerodynamic when I'm on the elliptical, you know what I mean? Need to be aerodynamic when I'm doing that tough elliptical run I always like to do. I don't even try with that tough guy stuff, man. I'm honest about it. I wear Under Armour because it makes me feel sexy, you know? I like how I look. Been trying to moisturize as well. Letting you guys know a lot of things going on in my life here. Hope you guys can appreciate how vulnerable I am here right now. Just started moisturizing. 31 years old, I figured time to start taking care of myself, you know, and but even then, I'm like, moisturizer, I don't know. But I go into the drugstore, and what do I find? A moisturizer specifically catered to men. It's not called moisturizer, it's called facial fuel. Isn't that incredible? Somebody tried to give me a hard time. You've been moisturizing? Nah, fuck, man, no way, I'd never do that. I'm fueling my goddamn face right now. Show some respect. My face is like a 69 Camaro, man. It needs fuel. Good stuff. My dad's a very stubborn man. Very stubborn. I remember one time when I was about 16 years old playing or watching Wheel of Fortune. And man, I realized how stubborn he was. We're watching Wheel of Fortune. Love that game, by the way. And we turn it on, and a puzzle's already like kind of partially solved. We turn it on. The clue is expression. Expression. 3 words, and here are the letters that are already on the board, okay? So first word is blank N. Blank N. Second word is T blank E. Third word, 7 letters, ends in an N. So we're trying to figure it out. We're like, expression. On the, probably on the, or in the, maybe, on the. Finally, my dad's like, I got it. I'm like, what is it, Pops? He's like, in the caravan. I'm like, pardon me? And he's like, in the caravan. I'm like, yeah, that's not a real thing at all, Dad. He's like, no, it is. I'm like, oh, tell me more about this in the caravan, this expression that's so popular that you think it should be on America's #1 game show here, and I've never heard of it. In the caravan? He's like, yeah, I can see the gears turning. He's like, in the caravan. It's like, you know, when somebody's like really angry, like, oh, Robert's really been in the caravan lately. I'm like, oh my God, you make me sick. Just admit you're wrong. I didn't want to get too mad because I knew the correct answer was going to be solved. Sure enough, the person guesses it. My boy Pat Sajak, he's like, that's correct. On the horizon. On the horizon is the correct answer. So I look at my dad. I'm like, see? He's like, on the horizon. That's a good one, too. That's a good one, too. Don't say 2, okay? Because that implies that in the caravan is something real. He's like, no, he's still not. He's like, it's like it comes from the olden days. People were in caravans. They were upset all the time. I'm like, oh, my God. Give up the ghost, old man. I was furious. I had to leave the room. I didn't want to get into fisticuffs with my father over Wheel of Fortune. As I'm leaving the room, my mom was walking in. I almost knocked her over. She's like, what the hell? She could feel the tension. She's like, what's going on in here? What are you 2 boys so up in the caravan about? What's going on? Get out of the caravan, you 2. She's an idiot, too. No, I would never talk about my mom that way. I love you, Mom. She's a pilot. She's working right now. Thank you very much, everybody. You've been great. Thank you. Katrina, everyone. Have a good night.
Cracks me up, DJ. Sneaking in the diaper. How'd you get in here, DJ? Clap it one more time. Very funny. Your next comedian all the way from Oakland, California. Put your hands together right now for Mr. Big T.
All right, make some noise for yourselves out there. Go ahead, clap it up, clap it up. Don't be shy, don't be shy. How y'all doing? My name is Big T, I'm from Oakland. If you don't know what it means when I say I'm from Oakland, it means laugh at my jokes, because I will rob this fucking place, okay? Laugh, I'm just saying, man. It's low-hanging fruit in the front row, all right? Help me, help you. That's all I'm saying, all right? We're going to have a good time. I'm feeling good, though. Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all feeling good out there? Yeah, I'm feeling real good, man. I had sex today, so I'm feeling real good. You know what I'm saying? Just light. You know what I'm saying? I got the sweet feet. You know what I'm saying? Who fucking in this motherfucker? Front row? Who fucking tonight, right? I'm just saying, right? It wasn't because I just had sex, though. Like, today was different. Today was different because today I was good, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I was good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was feeling myself today. Like, she fell asleep first, and I was like, oh, yeah. You ever fall asleep first? Ladies, I don't know if y'all know this, but if you fall asleep first, I'm going to be the first one to tell you, men, we act a fool in the bedroom, okay? I was going crazy when she fell asleep. I was flexing over her ass, right? I was like, ugh, who's your daddy? I took a selfie with the bitch. I was like, hey, got him. My left stroke just went viral. Hashtag blessed. You know what I'm saying? I was killing it. I was just playing, man. I did, though. I was roughing them up. You know what I'm saying? Just next time you guys have sex, man, just do me a favor. Try to win, okay? Just, you know what I'm saying? One-on-one in the court. You know what I'm saying? Just like the bed is your ring. You know what I'm saying? Do the Ric Flair walk to the room. Just like, hey, bitch, woo! Do some crazy shit. That's all I'm saying. 2017 is a big year for me personally, y'all. I turned 38 this year. Yeah. If there was more black people in the room, there'd be a louder applause because we understand what that means. 38 years old is some big shit. White people, I know y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all do this every day, so it's cool. 38, man, it's crazy. There's a lot of new shit that's going on in my 30s that I wasn't ready for in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? There's new shit going on. Like new hair. There's new hair, okay? Y'all want to get into it? I shaved my ears before I got here, okay, Burbank? Yes, ears can grow hair. Did you know that? Ears grow hair. So I'm like, what happens when I shave my ear? Is it going to grow back? Will it get thicker? Am I going to get a Dre Beats headphone full of hair in my ear? Am I going to be able to hear with that shit on? Like, those are real questions I have right now, okay? Nose hair is a problem. Nose hair is a fucking problem when you're 38 years old, all right, people? Boogers cling to nose hairs like hurricane victims cling to trees, all right, people? And I stay doing this move. Did y'all see it over here? I'll do it again. I stay doing this shit right here. This shit, right here. I stay doing this shit, right? Get a in there every now and then. You do this with a every now and then. And my white friends, because 2017, I do have some white friends, yes. My white friends always ask me, am I fucking with the shit? Right? You know what it is. That's why you looked at me like that. You know. They be like, yo, Big T, are you riding the rails, bro? How's the powder up on the slopes? And I'll be like, no, motherfucker, I'm doing a booger check out here, okay? The shit is real in the street. It's real in the streets, okay? I got my woman on 24-hour booger patrol like I'm 5 years old, okay, y'all? I'll be like, hey, look again. Look again. I was like, you want me to get this job, don't you? God damn it, you better look. Hey, you guys, man, you guys been great. My name is Big T, Oakland, California. Give it up for your host, Katrina.
One more time for Big T, Big T. He funny. I like that. Okay, you guys ready to be the next comedian? Yes? All right, put your hands together right now. All the way from Long Beach, Mr. Allan Santiago.
Hey, everybody. Flappers, how are we doing, huh? All the way from Long Beach, man. It's tough getting over here. You know, we're in that 405. I was driving the other day. I don't know how many locals are here, but I was driving on the 10, and you know when the 10 meets the 110? There's this building right there, vertical building. They used to have this big banner out there. I think it's still there. It says, I am gay, USA. And I'm like, how brave. How brave of this building to come out in front of everybody here, in front of all these other buildings, you know? That's brave of it, because we all know buildings are the most homophobic structure. I don't know. I don't know where that's going. It's going somewhere. What else should I talk about? Came up with nothing. I watched the movie War of the Planet of the Apes. Anyone see that? That was great. That movie blew me away. Trust me, this is going somewhere. I don't know. It was incredible. It's I sided with the monkeys. The monkeys are against the humans. It's like, oh man, why don't they leave these monkeys alone? You know? And it's like their expressions they can get on their eyes. It's incredible. I think it's like people thought by this point we'd have flying cars. No, that technology went into monkey eyes to get their expressions right. And I think it's fine. I'm fine with it. You know, because it was so good. I only had 2 gripes with the movie. One, there's no monkey love scene. Huge oversight. I don't know why. These fuckers don't have any pants on. It's going to be natural. It's slipping in at some point. I know you guys are with me on this. And the second part is they have scenes where these gorillas are riding horses. 800-pound gorillas. Are they kidding me? A gorilla would snap a horse's back in half. You know? That's the next rise. The rise of the horses. They're like, hey, we're tired of this crap. And gorillas on it. DJ Khaled, they had to put a horse down because DJ Khaled wrote it. And tell me a gorilla, all right. It's too topical, I get it. Whatever. Talking about movies, you guys you guys listen to music? You guys listen to hip hop? I listen to this guy I like a lot, 21 Savage. Pretty big right now. Really good. Sings about some dark stuff, raps about some dark stuff, but it sounds really nice. But when he came out, I don't know if you guys are aware of this, another guy came out, his name, 22 Savage. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe someone took a Price is Right strategy to the rap game. You know? It's crazy. You don't see that in any other genre. There's no Blink-183 coming out, David Bowie too. But rap is all about bravado. I was like, yeah, I could get away with biting this guy's style. Like, knowing this, if I were to come out today as a rap star, I'd be second chance the rapper. You know, it's all about second chances. I was thinking about this. You guys are the same, but the most drugs I've ever seen have been in elementary school. And that's only because of the DARE program. Do you guys have this? I don't know what the point of that program was, but in my school, they just brought hardcore drugs and pointed at them like, hey, they're like, this is PCP, this is crack, this is cocaine. I'm like, whoa, all right, I'm taking notes. I'm like, let's ace this test. And I thought the way they're doing it, this is angel dust. I thought angel dust would come up more in my life than it really hasn't. You know, I've barely seen angel hair pasta. You know, I've seen angel hair pasta twice in my life. Once at Olive Garden and once at a house party that got out of control. You know, I don't know why they don't teach any other things like that. I wouldn't teach other aspects of the law that I would know. You know, officer comes in there, okay, I need to volunteer for this next demonstration. Kid raises his hand. All right, Timmy, give me your wallet. Okay, that's civil forfeiture. Any questions? Timmy's like, can I get my wallet back? Okay, next I'm gonna demonstrate assault and battery. Everybody take notes. I'm gonna put some angel dust on. Do you guys ever have this happen to you? This is the scariest thing that's happened to me, most anxiety-inducing thing that's happened to me. Are you guys ever riding around your car and you get an Amber Alert and the make and model matches the make and model of your car? Oh my God, that's scary. And I was high at the time, so I was very paranoid. You know, I was like, oh no. And I also had an open container in the car. I was like, why am I going this hard on a Tuesday? You know? And then the kid in the trunk is like, hey, let me out. He's like, hold on, I got a lot of stuff on my mind right now. You know? I think that's it for me. Thank you, everybody.
One more time for Mr. Allan Santiago. Very funny, very funny. All right, we're going to keep it going. Very funny comics tonight. I have for you, coming to the stage right now, Mr. James Camacho.
One more time for your host, everyone. Let her hear it. Come on, make some noise, please. Hello, how are we? We're good? All right. Anyone married here by any chance? Yeah, a couple. That didn't sound too enthusiastic. How long you been married for over there?
Oh, it was me,
14 years, good for you. My parents, 26 years of marriage last Friday, guys. Give it up for them, 26 years. That's amazing, right? You know what's funny? My parents actually met in college, but my dad was my mom's professor. Yeah, so I was the extra credit, guys. That's right, I was the after-school special, you know what I mean? I got weird parents. My parents are mixed. My mom's Chinese, and my dad's Puerto Rican. That's why I look like this. And people don't always get it, too, Chinese and Puerto Rican. I was talking to a guy the other day. He's like, Chinese and Puerto Rican? So you're Filipino. I was like, how does that make sense? He goes, doesn't Asian plus Spanish equal a Filipino? I was like, what am I, a math problem? What are you talking about? That's not how race works. How does one race plus another race equal a whole new race? It's never worked like that, right? Does white and black equal Indian? Does Indian white equal Mexican? Does Puerto Rican and Venezuelan equal a baseball player? No. Silly. My parents are both very strict, man. They really are. My mom's Chinese. She used to yell at me for getting bad grades. I'd come home with my report card going, she's like, James, how come you can't get straight A's? I'm like, I don't know, I'm only half Chinese. Yeah, half he wants to study, half he wants to salsa, so lower your expectations. She used to get me tutors to try to get me to get better grades. Does that make any sense? Shouldn't I be the one doing the tutoring? Right? Like, what do you think my tutor thought when he saw me for the first time? He was like, a Chinese guy. What is this, a challenge? What the hell is this? That's how Asian my mom is. She's a Buddhist. When I was a kid, she used to take me to temple with her and pray with monks. Anyone else? No, that's a little weird, guys. And I never liked going, so when I was a kid, I would go, but I would bring my Game Boy, and I would play Game Boy there. And one day, my mom caught me. She's like, James, you bring Game Boy? You can't do that. You'll make Buddha very mad. I was like, Mom, what are you talking about? Buddha's Asian. He'd love a Game Boy. Yeah, you're praying to him. I'm playing with him, right? I think he likes me more. Dad's strict too. I have an old school dad. He doesn't have a smartphone. He has a Nokia brick. You know what that is? Yeah, he pulls out his phone. People are like, oh my God, the drug dealer's here. Hey, can I get a dime? I've never even seen my dad charge his phone. I think it's always charged. I got an iPhone 6S. I charge it 19 times a day. I got my charger in my back pocket right now. You guys see it? Is it there? It's right here. Yeah. Every time I go into a room, the first thing I do is I look for an outlet. Is there an outlet here? Is there an outlet there? Is there an outlet? Where is it? And if there's no outlet, I become like an architect. I'm like, who made this room? Who designed this freaking thing? I could have done a better job. Old school dad, man. When I was a kid, he would come home from work at 6 o'clock, right? He would turn on the TV, have a beer. I couldn't talk to him for the rest of the day. Yeah, it's terrible. I was like 6. I would ask my dad questions, and just to make me go away, he would go, yeah, well, that's just the way it is, son. Can you imagine growing up like that? I was 6. I would ask, curious questions like, Dad, why is the sky blue? He'd be like, yeah, well, that's just the way it is, son. Dad, why is the grass green? Well, that's just the way it is, son. Dad, how come you forgot me at the mall? Well, that's just the way it is, son. Weird upbringing. Only child, too. Anyone else an only child here? Yeah, we got a couple. Nice. Yeah, it stinks, right? I don't like it. It's lonely, Everything is. I'm a loner. I do everything alone. I eat alone. I drive alone. I have sex alone. Everything, It's very lonely. You ever realize no one likes only childs, too? No one ever thinks it's a cool trait, right? No one's ever like, James, you're an only child? That's fantastic. It's always the opposite. It's always like, James, you're an only child? Yeah, I could see that. Yeah. You suck, yeah. Even the term only child sounds like a disease. It sounds horrible. They should change it to like chosen one, right? Am I right, only childs? Sounds a lot better. You got any siblings? Dude, chosen one, it's the best. Everything's your fault, too, when you're an only child. When I was a kid, I used to steal stuff from my parents. Just like $20 from my mom's purse and stuff, How dumb is that as an only child? If you steal stuff from your parents as an only child, that's like farting in an elevator with one other person. It's the same thing. The other guy's like, dude, I know it's you. You're the only one here. I was like, hey, maybe it fell out of your pants, you didn't feel it, all right? Not all farts you can feel. All right, we got the front of the room is amazing. The back, I think everyone's on mushrooms or something. All right, guys, so that was a lot of fun. Thank you. I'm James Camacho. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Mr. James Camacho. Funny stuff happening in here. Okay, guys, you ready for your next comedian? Clap your hands right now. Very lovely lady coming to stage, originally from New Orleans, Miss Dale Harrison. Woo!
I felt like it was gonna be like that song. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Thanks so much, girl. I'm feeling good. I'm 42, you know. Thanks so much. And trying to have a baby, you know. So I'm just been preparing all year to have a baby. So I'm letting y'all know, because I'm preparing, I'm doing things differently now. Like, just want to let y'all know, this is my last year living in a fancy apartment in Koreatown, okay? Oh yeah, all that independent woman stuff, done, okay? From this point on, because I'm trying to have a baby, from this point on, I'm going back to being a hood rat. You know what I'm saying? White people, that is the trailer park trash equivalent, okay? Yeah, because just think about your hood rat trailer park trash friends. They are very fertile, you know what I'm saying? 2 and 3 baby daddies, you know what I'm saying? It must be something about that lifestyle, you know? I just was applying for my EBT the other day, girl, and started ovulating on the spot. Oh, yeah, girl. It's true, girl. Have you looked up the fertility clinics? They all in Beverly Hills. All the abortion clinics right in the hood. It must be something about that lifestyle. And I got to incorporate it. You know, to their defense, I am a lot hornier when I'm not working. You know what I'm saying? Girl, when I got a job, this vagina is just tired. When I come home, I can't do nothing. But when I'm off all day, I am so accommodating, you know. Yeah, I recently stopped driving for Uber and Lyft too, okay? I am so excited about that. Sir, y'all been pissing this man off? Because he already laughing. Y'all been in this man's car pissing him off as much as I've been pissed off. Do you hear me? Because, girl, especially Uber people, sir, okay? Uber people get in the car. Do me a favor. Roll that window 3/4 of the way down. Yeah, I like medium air. Do me a favor. Turn that radio down. If you're gonna turn it on anything, turn it on 102.759, please. Don't even worry about no GPS. I'll tell you what to do, sir, okay? I'll let you know. And be going 3 blocks. Get your $1.31 ride ass out of here. After Uber take their fee, your ride costs 99 cents. You know what I'm saying? In here eating up all the free peppermints, drinking up all the water. That is for my Lyft passengers that tip. Girl, I was already pulling up to the job with an attitude. You know what I'm saying? Because they got me with them commercials. You can make $1,400 a week driving for Uber and Lyft when you want to. You heard the commercials? Girl, you can make $1,400 a week. Yes, you can, if you're going to live in a car all week, okay? Because you about to be driving from sun up to sun up, okay? You're going to have 15 cups of coffee, 500 donuts. You're going to make the money, but you're going to die the next day, okay, with your blood pressure 1,200 over 520. And then when they revive you at the hospital, you still going to need to refer somebody, okay? Because you just, woo! I picked up this one guy driving for Uber and Lyft, or this one, they're driving for Lyft. This rock star looking white guy, girl, look good. Normally, I never see a white man I like, you know what I'm saying? Girl, because look, because I have the black male attractor right here, okay? This right here, girl, this bring black males back to their roots. Do you hear me? Girl, black men see this ass, they be like, sister, how are you doing? I want to make a family with you tonight. Can we go somewhere and start a family tonight? Girl, but this one white guy I picked up, girl, looking good, girl. He was like, so look, we get back to his. I was like, you getting your rock star on this morning? He was like, just so you know, get my rock star on every morning. I was like, do I know you from somewhere? So we get back to his place, you know what I'm saying? Not like that, but like, he was only going like 4 minutes away. We get back to his place. He was like, you're not gonna come in and smoke a blunt with me? I was like, no, I'm at work. He was like, cut that punk shit out. I was like, oh, I can't do it. I'm gonna be too sleepy when I'm driving. He was like, sleepy? Well, all you gotta do is a bump right after, meaning a bump of cocaine. I said, sir, you mean to tell me I gotta do 2 drugs just to get back how I am right now? I'ma just stay how I am right now. Look, but I tell it to my black homegirl. You know, black people, we don't be up on the cocaine slang, okay? I tell it to my black homegirl. He told me to do a bump right after I smoked some weed. She thought I was talking about the dance from What's Happening Now, the TV show back in the day. Look, some of y'all don't even know what the dance is. Let me show you what it is. This is the dance right here. People used to get together and bump hips right there. That was the bump right there, okay? That's what she thought I had to do to get more energy. Thank y'all very much. I'm Dale. Follow me on Instagram. I am D.L. Harrison.
Oh my God, clap it up one more time. She's hilarious. Okay, we're gonna keep it moving all the way from New Jersey, Mr. Gary Curtis.
We gotta work on your diversity playlist. That shit is weak. White people, get y'all shit together. Not too together, though. That shit's scary when y'all get too organized. I got a question. Do y'all think that a group of old white men invented Black History Month and Women's History Month so they could reminisce about the good times? You know, like starting in February, a group of them get around a table, they sit there, drink scotch, and play poker, and say shit like, remember when they couldn't vote? Those were the days. I realized this Black History Month that my favorite black invention is the nickname. Think about it, before black people came along, white people thought Jim was a nickname. They'd be like, that's James, but we call him Jim. Or like, that's Robert, but we call him Bobby. What kind of weak-ass nickname is Bobby? Can you imagine the first time they met some black friends and they told them their nicknames? They're like, yo, that's a little Skittle, that's fresh, and my man with the lazy eye, that's Sleepy. He's like, but those aren't real names. Yeah, they're nicknames. Oh, can I have one? Yeah, you White Mike. But my name's Bobby. Shut up, White Mike. I went to a very sexually advanced middle school. Like, I was behind in the 7th grade because I was only sucking titties. Yeah. Like, they were making fun of me because I wasn't having sex in middle school. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Mariah's pregnant. Y'all think this shit is cool? Like, Mariah can't carry the 1 in math, but she can carry a child. That makes sense to y'all? I feel like you shouldn't be allowed to have a child if you're still embarrassed to read out loud. Like, how do you put your kid to sleep at night? Then I got to high school. When I got to high school, I met, like, my first gay dude. Like, not mine personally, I never had one, but, like, the first one I knew was high school freshman year. And what was crazy is he was so ahead of his time, right? Because I went to an all-black, all-boys school. So homophobia is through the roof, you know what I mean? But he just didn't give a fuck. He rocked a perm and high-heel boots daily. And you gotta think, like, back then, being gay wasn't cool. Now being gay is like wearing a pair of Jordans or something. They like, oh, you suck dick? That's dope. You know what I mean? They weren't getting that reaction back then. But one day, I'll never forget this, he cemented himself in the Gay Hall of Fame. We were at lunch roasting each other, right? And somebody said, yo, you got more baby hairs than Ashanti. In 2003, it was very relevant. Just take my word for it. And he looked back without hesitation and was like, lick my pussy. And my boy got so mad. He was like, you don't have a pussy. And he was like, yes, I do. And my boy goes, where? And we were like, yo, why would you ask him that? But a good question. And he looks him dead in his eyes and goes, somewhere between my balls and my back, why don't you find out? What? Nigga, we started running around the cafeteria yelling, oh shit, somebody spit out their milk. I slapped the lunch lady.
Then I sat down and thought about it. I was like, yo, I don't even know what's in between my balls and my back. Do I have a pussy too? Like, yo, I remember when he said that shit, I went home and tried to look. Then when I thought about telling the story, I tried to look again. I tried to take pictures. Every time, all I get is left ass cheek. Like, I have no idea what's in between my balls and my back other than the curliest hairs on my body. Where my straight dudes at? That's it? That's like, yo, is it feminism? Like, why are dudes so scared to be straight now? Like, don't nobody want to be a... That shit's crazy. All right, well, like, 2 straight dudes. Yo, you ever been... 3? All right, cool. He was like, this shit's on tape, just in case. Like, I gotta... They was like, nah, man. Hey, you ever been at a bar and locked eyes with a gay dude by mistake? And then tried to tell him no with your eyes? And realize you've been flirting for too long? So then you gotta look away and look everywhere else but in his direction. Then you realize you just went from flirting to playing hard to get. It's an awkward ass situation. If any of y'all figure out how to get out of that, just let me know. I'm just truly seeking advice. I'm gonna ask you one last question before I get out of here. Anybody here ever had sex with somebody that's cross-eyed? Nah. Somebody having sex with cross-eyed people because we keep having cross-eyed babies. So I just want to know, if you have sex with somebody that's cross-eyed, do you constantly feel like you're killing it? Like, damn, yo, her eyes was everywhere, dog. All right, y'all, Gary Curtis, y'all been fun.
For Gary Curtis. You all having a good time, right? Yes? Okay, we're gonna keep it moving. Put your hands together right now from Glendale, Mr. Patrick Ramirez.
Hey guys, how you doing? News for me, I just got my 6th parking ticket here. So it's official, I'm a resident. No one thought I could make it in LA, but I did it. I've lived in a lot of places. I've lived in a lot of cities since I've lived in LA. I do know this. You know, you live in a crap city when someone asks you where you're from and you just tell them the distance it is from a major city. I was like, where are you from? This is 7 miles outside of Dallas. He's like, you know San Francisco? 35 miles on a Southwest flight. You're at the border. That's where I'm from. You still in LA? 250 miles east. Yep. Dude, isn't that Nevada? Yeah, we call it that. LA's tough. LA is a tough place for me, especially. I have a confusing ethnicity. You know, you look at me like I could be a couple of different things. A lot of people like to guess my ethnicity. They'll look at me and they'll be like, oh, wait, don't tell me. You know, their guesses are always really specific too. It's like, are you Greek? Are you Italian? Are you Mediterranean? I'll tell them I'm Mexican. And they go, oh. Like I bummed them out. I'm like an exotic car you see from far away. You get up close, it's a Honda. You're like, come look at that. Nope, go back. You've seen it. My last name is Ramirez. I'm Mexican. People will instantly hear that and they'll say Ramirez, huh? Yeah, hey, what's your mom? Not to tell them, oh, she's Mexican. They're like, got it. Yeah, hey, what's your dad? He's Mexican. And they'll say, well, you don't look Mexican. Like it's a compliment. They trick me with the tone all the time. They say it like you would tell someone they lost weight. You're like, hey, you don't look very Mexican today. It's like, I know, I've been working out, paying all my bills. It's weird. You guys try it. I blame my parents for this. They named me Patrick. Not the most traditionally Hispanic first name. It's like they said, take it to Mexican, back it off a little bit. I have overly supportive parents. I have those parents, they're always supportive of stuff. People always complain, my parents didn't support me. My parents supported too much. I'm the product of that. Everything I did growing up, my dad was into. He was always supportive, and I never took advantage of it ever. I could have done anything. He'd be like, how's college going, son? Oh, dropped out, Dad. I sell crack now. Yep, smart move, son. That's a growing business. You got to get in there on the ground floor. Hey, son, anyone can sell the crack. You got to have a hook. Tell you what, sell weed, something to fall back on. My dad would probably buy like drugs from me too. He's like, let me get you started. A little seed money, son. A couple bags from you. Hanging on his mantle. It's like, that's my son. He's a business owner. My mom is a very positive person. I don't think my mom has ever said anything negative in her whole life. Nothing. Anything you say, she's always positive about it. It's like, I wrecked my car, Mom. Hey, you were outgrowing that car anyway. How was your trip, son? Not good, Mom. I got mugged and raped in an alleyway. Well, how many times? Once. Hey, that's not bad. My dad is a supportive person. My dad is so supportive, he thinks I'm in show business. That's how supportive he is. I told him once, he's like, how'd your show go, son? I was like, Dad, the show went too long. I didn't get to go up. I got bumped. Hey, that's show business. And he was like, oh, yeah, you are in show business. Yeah. Now he uses that term all the time, no matter the situation. He's like, look at those rain gutters, son. That's show business. What are you going to do? Look at that. We got to change the oil in the car. This business will kill you. What are you going to do? I was like, Dad, I'm not in show business. I'm trying to get booked in a bowling alley outside of L.A. Bowling alley? How many lanes? Like 10. What? Honey, this kid's going places. My dad is a psychiatrist. I never knew what a psychiatrist was growing up. You know, when you're a kid, your dad is your dad. I found out what a psychiatrist was later in life, and I was like very impressed. I was like, I got to find out more about what my dad does. I went to his office one time. I waited for him. He was in session. I waited there. The door opened, and a man comes out, dabbing his eyes. He'd been crying, very tense. I was like, wow, this is a tense profession. My dad comes up from behind him and goes, hang in there, buddy. And I was like, hang in there? Hey, what form of medicine is this, Dad? Hang in there? My dad quotes inspirational posters. Poor guy, imagine that session. It's like, Doc, my wife left me, lost my job, my kids won't speak to me. I don't see a real reason for waking up in the morning. Have you considered hanging in there? Don't worry, sir, I'm going to write you a prescription for Turn That Frown Upside Down. All right, I go buy some crack for my son. Good session, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm Patrick.
Patrick Ramirez. Wrap it up. All right, our next comedian, originally from Detroit, very funny gentleman. Put your hands together right now for Mr. Allan Cunningham.
I did it without one. Yeah, nigga, I'm about my business. Killing all these rappers, you would swear I had a hit list. Everyone who doubted me is asking for forgiveness. If you ain't been a part of it, at least you got to.
What's up? Y'all stopped clapping as soon as y'all saw my face. Y'all was like, nah, that's not Chappelle. Everybody good? All right. I'm not, man. I got pulled over on the way over here by the police. I was scared as hell. You know, because they shoot black people. They do. They just shoot black people. You know, they pull us over differently. I see some white people in the audience. How'd they pull y'all over? They pull you over, ask you for your license and registration, right? I'm assuming. They pull us over different. He said, yeah. It must be nice. He pulled black people over different, like pow, 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 pow. Freeze. Did you know statistically, though, the police shoot more white people than black people? Did you know that? Statistically, yeah. There's two reasons why. The first reason is white people make up statistics. We make up about 11% of the country, and you comparing the shots, you know what I'm saying? Come on, y'all making up shit up. Second reason is when they do shoot white people, they kind of deserve it. Because they give them a lot of chances, you know what I'm saying? If the police shoot a white man, that white man fucked up. Because before they shoot him, they make sure they cover all their bases, you know what I'm saying? They cover everything. They call the police, the chief of police. He signed the paperwork. They call his wife. They check with his kids, like, yeah, shoot daddy. Then they finally, you know what I'm saying, if they got to shoot him, you know, because Let me tell you something. A white dude can run out of a nursery holding a baby in his hand with a gun to the baby's head and his dick out. They'd be like, wait, hold on, hold fire, don't shoot him. Do not shoot him. Obviously, this man is stressed out. Sir, you want to go home, sir? Sir, you want to, fuck it. Hit the baby in the head with a rock. That baby's Mexican. They be negotiating with him and shit. Like, 3 hours and went by. Like, sir, this is getting out of hand. Okay? Now, you done already shot three cops. Can you at least put your dick away? I'm gonna change the subject because some of y'all looking at me like, hey, we're not here for the truth, nigga. Because y'all still believe the cops are heroes. And I get you, some of them are heroes. A lot of cops are heroes. Just not the ones that pulled me over. Or maybe they was heroes before they saw me. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe they just changed the old lady's tire or got a cat out the tree and they saw me, you know what I'm saying? They took their cape off. I was like, hold on, is that nigga selling loose cigarettes? Yeah, man. I'm single again out here in LA, being single. It's hard, man, because you got to get in shape to date women in LA, because y'all like y'all man petite. You do. You like your man frail and shit. You want your man to wake up in the morning like, oh, excuse me, baby, wait, I think these are your panties. Yeah, they fit a little baggy. I think these are your panties. It's expensive to get in shape, too. That shit is, it costs a lot of money to eat right. You know what I'm saying? Like the other day I spent $80 on some vegetables. $80 fucking dollars on some asparagus, some Brussels sprouts. $80, man. I was in line debating like, shit, $80? How much is chemo? $80? I mean, it was organic vegetables. I ate that shit and ain't nothing about me changed. I couldn't run faster and shit, you know what I'm saying? Organic. My skin didn't clear up. It's not like my dick got harder. Nothing changed. Nothing. Nothing. You laugh, now you laugh at the dick joke, okay. That's fucked up. I was gonna say something positive before I left, but he gave me the light. So I ran out of positivity. Ran out of time to say something positive and shit. So I guess I like the cops. I'm leaving with a lie. My name is Allan Cunningham. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.
Understand nothing was done for me, so I don't plan on stopping at all. I want this shit forever, man.
One more time for Mr. Allan Cunningham, please. All right, guys. We having a good time? Y'all having fun? Yes? Okay, good. We're going to keep it going. Put your hands together right now. Very funny from the Bronx, Miss J. Jones.
No worries. It's just the best last name ever. J. Fox Jones, that's what it is. No worries. All right. Good start. Listen. I was back home and I was on the train and I pulled my notebook out of my bag and a tampon came flying out. Okay? You know what that's like, right? But imagine looking like this. Okay? Tampon came flying out, heads went flying. What the hell's a 13-year-old boy doing with a tampon? Oh, that's not his bag. Very, very rough ride. Weird stares for the entire ride, okay? I'm happy to be here. I've never been to California before. This is great. Just happy to be outside, really. I was home for the past 2 weeks with a case of the Maury's. That's when you stay home and watch Maury for 2 weeks straight. I love it. I love that show because I love the logic behind it, okay? There's always a picture of a baby and a picture of a man. And a woman going up to the pictures going, how he going to deny his son like that? Maury, they got the same jacket on. I watched the shit for so long, I'm like, she's right. No, that's the father-son collection from Baby Gap. She's right. Then the men come out, and their logic isn't any better. Dude come out, Maury, that baby not mine. I got 3 other children, and all my children ticklish. That baby not ticklish. Fuck, now I don't know. Which one is it? I'm a native New Yorker. You too? What part? Brooklyn. Oh wait. Because when people say Brooklyn, were you born and raised in Brooklyn? Okay, all right. I believe you. I believe you. So you know our city is changing. And I can tell by the quality of subway dancing, okay? If you've ever been to New York, if you're ever in New York, when you hear Showtime, it's about to be a show, okay? When you're on the train and you hear Showtime, shit's about to go down. That's not what I experienced the other day, okay? Kid severely out of shape, gets on the train, says Showtime, right? So he gets on the train, he's like, Showtime? Now, a couple red flags went off because, one, he's a little low energy, all right? If you're gonna perform, you need to bring it up. Pep it up a bit, okay? But I was like, you know what, this is New York, he's gonna kill this shit. Watch, he got this. Another red flag, he was by himself. Nobody was holding a boombox. Where's the music coming from? So I was like, oh, this is just a trick. He is gonna tear this shit up. Get it, boy, get it! That's not what he did, though. He stomped for about 7 seconds, and that was it. He was on the train like, ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see. I was like, what? Bro, I rooted for you, bro. I took both earphones out for you. I was upset for at least 3 stops. For at least 3 train stops. I was like, what the fuck was that? But I had to give him some sort of a prop, half a prop, because he's out of shape and it's tough being out of shape. I know because I'm trying to get back in shape. This outfit lets you guys know I'm in a relationship with a woman. That's right. I'm trying to get to my previous relationship weight. Before this relationship, I was in a relationship with a guy. Let it sink in. That's right, it happened. And it's no main, like, there's no real differences. Like, love is love, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. But the real difference are skinny jeans, okay? Because I used to wear, like, my jeans used to be so tight, if I dropped something, it was gone forever, okay? You know that kind of tight? Like, once you get them on, you can't get them off. Like, it falls out of your hand, you're just like, I was gonna get a new phone next year anyway. I don't even like Sprint. Like, it's fine. Now we're joggers and sweatpants. You guys know what joggers are? Yes? They're maternity pants. They're amazing. They're maternity pants for everyone. I love them because they keep fitting. I can't tell if I've gained weight. I don't know. It's like they're made out of Southern grandma material. It's like the more I eat, they're just like, go ahead on, baby. Another plate. My baby need to eat. That's right. All right, J. Fox Jones, it's my time. Have a good night, everybody.
J. Fox Jones. Right? She's hilarious. Okay, you guys ready? Next comedian coming from the stage from Chicago, Mr. Ray Grady.
What up, y'all? Y'all good? All right. I don't think men should eat hot dogs. I don't trust dudes who eat hot dogs. It's a feminine food. You look like a whore when you put a hot dog at the tip of your lips. You don't look manly. You should bite hot dogs horizontally, biting it like it's corn on the cob. That's how you eat hot dogs. If I offend anybody, oh well, that's your fault. Who cares? Fuck out of here. I don't think men should eat whole bananas neither. I don't. No. That ain't cute. That's a man peeling a banana. Mm-mm. Make an incision from end to end and, yeah, cut it into wedges like Gerber graduates. That's how you're supposed to eat that. Yeah. It should only be like 5 dudes on the bus, not in the car. You know what I mean? When I say that, every man should have a window. Yeah. Because you look feminine if you sit in the middle. In the back seat, your thighs touch. You look like No. If I offend you, oh well, that's your fault. Who gives a shit? Where your daddy at? That's what you tell people. Where your father? Call your real daddy. I don't talk to dudes unless they have a deep voice. So if your voice ain't like mine, throw the fist in the air. Don't speak. Hey man, really? No. Go find your daddy. Go find your father. Ancestry.com. Get up with your daddy. Go get your daddy. Go find him. Tell him you love him. Forgive him about not being around your mama. He'll be all right. Yeah. I could tell all the dudes in here ain't never heard no shit like this. I'm fucking Burbank up. They ain't never. My voice is scary. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like timid. I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm regular. Fuck out of here. I drink beer just like you. It's the best voice to have. Like telemarketers call you. You should fuck around. What's your name, G? David? No, David. I ain't one of them comics. I don't mess with people. I just say what's up to you. David, you should get a deep voice. Drink dark liquor. Drink dark liquor. Your voice be deep as shit. So if like customer service people call you, like telemarketers, you should play around with that voice. You should act like an old nigga. Phone call, you pick it up, you get the phone, it's like, hello, Mr. David, we're from Clear America down in Florida, Naples. How are you doing? Just get deep with the shit. What's happening, baby? What you got on? I'm by myself naked. What you get into? Me and the bitches watching ESPN Zone with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Have fun with this voice, nigga. You sound like Vincent Price on the Thriller album and shit with this voice. Just have fun with this voice. I'm telling you, it'll scare the shit out you, nigga. You ever walked up behind somebody? Like, watch out, nigga. Them nigga move out your mouth. Just the fuck out the way. Instead of me saying, excuse me, like, hey, watch out, they'll move and shit. Do your girl like that? I do my mama like that a lot of times. I just get in the bed like, mama, get your ass up. I just see that. I'm just saying. The alpha male we losing. That's why I'm still out here. I gotta get it in there, you know. It's a lot of sensitive dudes out here just paying attention to their girl, liking them. Like, get the fuck out of it. Nobody cares. So what? You look beautiful. It don't matter. We kissing in the mouth anyway. Who cares? So what? I love you anyway. Scoot over. Give me the goddamn remote. Be a man. I don't like men paying attention to their girl. Like, well, whatever she want to do, get the fuck out of here. Put a skirt on. Eat fucking whole bananas. I'm Grady, man. Y'all be good, man.
That's hilarious. Ray Grady, one more time. That voice. Okay, you guys ready for your next comedian? I need a little more energy. Ready for your next comedian? Coming to the stage right now, Mr. Gus Constantellis.
How's it going, guys? Diversity Showcase. I'm gay. I eat hot dogs vertically, bananas whole, and a whole lot of dick. I love how they made me follow that. That's amazing. Perfection. What's up? When I came out to my dad, he just said, yeah, no shit. That's what he said to me. Is anyone else here gay? Oh, okay. You? Oh, shit. Okay. I was eyeing you from back there, and I was like, I hope he's a homo. To be honest. Okay, it got weird. Is anyone here single? Okay, I'm single, obviously. Here's an update on my love life. I'm on season 9 of Frasier. Okay, 216 episodes, balls deep into Kelsey Grammer right now. I'm originally from Brooklyn right here. What? Brooklyn! Yes, Bay Ridge, YouTube, Brooklyn. Okay, awesome. But I'm not from artisanal cheese Brooklyn. I'm from real Brooklyn. Like, where I'm from in Brooklyn, there's a woman that sits outside of a nail salon, and every woman that comes out of the nail salon, she goes, got your nails done, you whore. She's a friend. She's my aunt, whatever. I have to love her, you know? And see, New York City is a different place than LA, right? New York City is different. Like, New York City, it's always pizza. Any time of the day, I'll have a slice of pizza, 3 a.m., let's get a pie, you know? LA, I saw a girl on a crop top walking down Fairfax Avenue eating a gluten-free acai bowl. And see, in New York City, that shit wouldn't fly. In New York City, it'd be pizza. And if you're on a diet, it's pizza without the crust. If it's a cheat day, you get 2 slices of pizza. If you need extra protein that day, you get a pepperoni slice of pizza. If you're allergic to tomatoes, you get a white slice of pizza. And if you're gluten-free, you move. You fucking leave. It's a different place. LA's not even a city, it's a networking event. You know, I was in a car and this guy was like, I'm an actor / writer / producer / director / consultant / YouTuber. And I was like, you're my Uber driver. I'll give you 5 stars, let me the fuck out, you know? Shit. New York City is a different place. I went to Whole Foods for the first time here. Oh my God, last time. The woman at the register was buying alkaline water, and do you know what alkaline water is? It's like basic, it's like $9 water. I don't know how to explain. It's better for you. I don't know. It's like chia seeds, and it's better for you. But she was buying alkaline water, and the guy at the register lost his fucking mind. He was like, oh my God, I love alkaline water. And she was like, I love alkaline water. And he was like, no, I love alkaline water so much. And she was like, I love alkaline water so much. And he was like, I've never met another person that loves alkaline water as much as I do. And she was like, I've never met anybody that loves alkaline water as much as I do. And then I was like, really? You've never met one other person in Southern California and Los Angeles and a Whole Foods that loves alkaline water as much as you do? It's just you and this fucking jabroni going at it today? Really? And then she left and probably passed out in the parking lot because she hasn't had a real meal in 4 years. And I started thinking, like, kale. I've never felt full after kale. People lose their fucking minds over chia seeds. People are like, I just put a handful of chia seeds in my smoothie every morning, and I'm full for the rest of the day. I'm full. I've got some full, I swear. And I've never felt full after chia seeds. You know what does get me full? A slice of pizza. A slice of motherfucking pizza. Thank you, East Flatbush. Holy shit. Can I tell you guys a raunchy story? All right, it's like 10:40 on a Tuesday. Just get fucking ready. Buckle in, you know? Last time I was in New York City, I went over this guy's place. We fucked instantly. obviously. And then afterwards, I was like, by the way, my name's Gus. And then we started talking about like life, love, and philosophy, and Lady Gaga and shit, gay shit, gay shit, bananas and hot dogs, and then I called the Uber because it was getting late. I called the Uber, and then he started kissing me, and he was like, I could go again, and I was like, I could go again, and he was like, cancel the Uber. So I went to cancel it, and it was a $5 cancellation charge, and I was like, no fucking way. That's 2 slices and a Coke if you go to the right place, And so he was like, all right, well, how far away is he? And I said, 10 minutes. And he said, all right, we can make it work. So I pulled out my phone, and as he fucked me, was like, 9 minutes, 8 minutes, 7 minutes. Wait, it's an Uber pool. He's picking up someone. We got time. Oh, wait, he made a wrong turn. We got more time. He's making a U-turn. We're good. He finishes, whatever. I run out. I'm like running out of his apartment. I'm like, oh, wait, by the way, it was nice to meet you because I'm a lady, And then I go downstairs. I get in the Uber. I'm like, sorry, I'm late because I'm a lady with my lube-filled ass. And I just want to tell you guys, you thought that was a raunchy story, but that's just actually a true story on how efficient New Yorkers are. All right? Thanks, guys. My name's Gus, and I like butt sex.
Oh, Gus, with your lube. Okay, you guys ready for your next comedian? Say yes. From Philadelphia, put your hands together right now for Miss Nikki Bailey.
Make the ground move, that's an ass quake. Build a house up on that ass, that's an ass state.
What did he just say? He trying to build a house up on my ass? Better make sure you approve for a mortgage first, damn. I went to seminary. Does anybody know what that is? I went to graduate school to become a minister. And now I do this. Thank you. I have like mortgage-sized school loans. Sally Mae is never getting her money. I don't care how many times she changed her name. She not getting it, because I do this. I went to seminary because I was raised in a very religious household. My dad was a pastor. We went to church all week. We went to church on Sunday from 8 a.m. to like 10 p.m. We was always in church. I love church, but it kind of messed me up a little bit. Like, I'm really spiritual, but I'm also a hot mess. So we would go to church, and in church it was great because it taught me how to be comfortable speaking in public. It taught me how to memorize scriptures, which is really handy. It helped me learn things easily. It taught me how to develop crushes on closeted gay guys. It was like really formative for me, really helpful. And we would sing songs that really like screwed me up a little bit. Like, we sang this song that went like this: there is a fountain filled with blood drawn from Emmanuel's veins. A fountain of blood. And I would imagine myself in a literal fountain of blood. And when I got older and I saw the movie Carrie, I thought it was a Christian film. I didn't know. We sang this other song that went like this: they hung him high, they stretched him wide, he hung his head, for me he died, that's love. Those are my early lessons on love. And that is why I have unrealistic expectations in my relationships. Because seriously, if you are not willing to die for me, you're not getting none of this. I'm saying, if you're not gonna wander in the desert for 40 days and 40 nights, you're not touching. I don't back it up for anything less than water into wine, okay? I'm worth it. I love Jesus stuff, because I want to date him. But I always, I go see Jesus movies whenever they come out, but I'm always unhappy with the casting, because it's always some slightly effeminate, tall white guy with blue eyes. First of all, that whole area of the world is brown people, okay? Secondly, Jesus was hardcore. He wasn't no scrawny, punk. Jesus turned over tables in the temple, okay? Jesus was a thug. The next Jesus movie needs to be cast like this. Coming to theaters this Easter. See the Savior as you've never seen him before. Ice Cube is
Jesus of Nazareth. Straight out of Bethlehem. That's what I'm talking about. I'm seeing that movie. Man. So, I'm single because, as I said, I have unrealistic expectations in my relationships. And I'm ready to date. I want it to happen. You know, I want a relationship. And here's what I want. I want a big black dude who calls me baby all the time. Because there is nothing like a black man calling you baby. Am I right? It is delicious. It feels like caramel taste. It's smooth, creamy. White guys are okay. But they don't say baby right. It's true, right? Let's see. Are you a white man? Could you say baby for me, please?
Baby.
No. Because it sounds like they're asking for a beer at a fraternity party. Babe, beer. Do you hear it? But when black dudes call you baby, it doesn't even matter who the black dude is, okay? It could be Biggie. Baby, baby. It could be James Brown. Baby, baby, baby. It could even be Prince. Baby, baby. Oof. Now, don't go to work on Monday and ask Leroy to call you baby. I'm not trying to get y'all cut, okay? This is comedy. This race relations is stressed in this country. I don't want you to get hurt. I'm gonna leave you with this. You ever hear the expression black don't crack? Right, it means we age well. I know I look like I'm in my 20s, but I'm not. I'm 44. Thank you. I'm so tired. God, I'm so tired. It's like almost 11 o'clock and I'm still up and I have a bra on and I'm sweaty and everything hurts. Don't get old. I only have enough energy to do one thing a day and this was it. So I'm Nikki Bailey. Nice to meet you guys.
Nikki Bailey. Sexual chocolate. Okay, you guys ready for your last comedian? Are you ready for your last comedian? Oh my God, great, wonderful. Okay, put your hands together right now from Jacksonville, Florida, Mr. Renaldo Evans.
Got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows and I feel left out.
Cut it. I told the DJ play me some gangsta. He played fucking Drake. God damn it. You know I'm in California. Drake's not tough. I want to let y'all know that. I met him at a Hollywood party one time. I really did. I sent my girlfriend to the bathroom because you're not gonna fuck this dude. He's too smooth. And I walked up on him. I was like, yo, what's up, Drake? He was like, hey, man, nice to meet you. I was like, hey, bitch, you come see this nigga. He lame as fuck. He lame. Nah, man, I do. I had to meet Drake. I'm a fan of music. I love music. I really do. I love music because it's the last honest thing we have in America. Everybody's a liar, but music is truthful to you. Music will tell you more about a person than they will themselves. If you get in the car with a young lady and you listen to a Rihanna song and you change it to a Chris Brown song and she don't say nothing, she letting you know off top she okay with domestic violence. She understands shit happens, people fight. That don't mean we don't love each other, you know? But right now, I'm a big fan of 70s music. I love the funk era. It tells me a lot about that generation, because that's my parents' generation. And what it tells me is that they're really full of shit. Yeah, it's something about the magical age of 55 that makes everybody a hypocrite. Because everybody over their age oh man, you kids' music today ain't about shit. Our music back in the day, we had good music. Our music meant something. No, they didn't. 1978, the #1 R&B song on the radio was Flashlight by Parliament. That's got to be one of the sorriest goddamn songs you will ever hear in your life. For those of you who don't know this song, let me run you some of those iconic lyrics. Flashlight, neon light, street light, spotlight. Them the worst damn lyrics I've ever heard in my life. You don't get to talk shit about the Migos listening to that trash ass music. See, the problem with our parents was they were high in 1978, and they didn't know that was a sorry ass song. They just heard the song and they was like, damn, this shit jamming. And the same goes for white people too, because in 1978, the #1 hit white song, the Bee Gees, Staying Alive. Ha, ha, ha. That motherfucker said that for 4 minutes straight. You had to be on all kind of acid to listen to that bullshit. No verses, just ha, 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 Staying Alive. And I watched the music video, just 4 white dudes walking in a straight fucking line the entire time. It make no goddamn sense. I'm saying, man, don't hate on our music, man. Because right now, we high. You know what I mean? The Migos ain't saying shit, but when I'm loaded in the club, and one of them niggas says Versace, I be like, damn, he's speaking to my soul. Jesus, he knows me, man. He knows me. I'm gonna give y'all a little talk to the ladies, because Nikki brought it up. If you over the age of 28 and you're still single, it's your fault. I just want to let all the ladies know. No, I'm serious. Lower your expectations, man. Lower your expectations. Stop waiting on this 6'5" big dick mythical creature with money, okay? He does not exist. He does not exist. And if he does not want you. He don't want you. The best chance you got of fucking with somebody famous is to sleep with the funny comedian on stage. That is your best shot. You better take it. I'm saying, like, realistically. Lower your expectations. I mean, look at all the happily married women you know. Look at some of the married women in this room. Think how unhappy they would be if they hadn't settled. You know what I mean? It's right in reach. Lower your expectations. Get you an ugly dude who is financially stable, who loves you. I mean, hell, why not? Y'all copy everything else Beyonce does. What? Jay-Z know he ugly? Shit. I'm not mad at him. He's my role model. If he can get Beyonce, I feel like I can fuck a Kelly Rowland. I feel like I can get it. I do. I'm from a red state. The red state is Florida. I know people like to think Mississippi, Alabama got the worst rednecks. No, they don't. They got nothing on Florida rednecks. Florida rednecks make Mississippi rednecks look like New York liberals. They are atrocious kind. And it's kind of bad right now because, you know, everybody's talking about Trump, and how we got to get rid of this guy. Like, we ain't finna get rid of Trump. Because if we get rid of Trump, we're going to end up with Mike Pence as our president, and fuck that. You know what I mean? I'll take stupid over crazy any day, because Mike Pence out of his mind. This is a guy that believes in gay conversion therapy. And I mean, now black people, we know you can't pray the gay away. If you could, we lose all our choir directors. There'll be no more Tyler Perry movies. Or them dudes that pantomime in church, you know what I mean? If your son pantomimes in church, he's gay. Make peace with that. Him and his friend bought rompers as soon as them shits came out. But the weirdest thing about Trump is everybody talks about Trump and they're like, you know, this guy's an idiot. They don't even like to admit they voted for him, where I'm from. And I'm like, you just figured this shit out? The wall was a bad idea? I knew the wall was a bad idea when he first brought it up. He's gonna build a wall to stop Mexicans. First time he said it, I thought, it's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Can't stop construction workers with construction. It don't work that way. He's clearly never been to Home Depot. He's never been to Home Depot. But anyway, my name's Renaldo Evans. Let me get up out of here. Y'all been a great crowd.
Since I left the city, you got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows and I feel left out.
It's Renaldo Evans. Let him hear it. Wow, you all have been an amazing audience. Clap it up for yourselves and seeing the diversity showcase tonight. Hope you all had fun. I said, I hope you all had fun. Yeah. Oh my God, that's so good to hear. Yes. I'm sorry that I have to keep yelling. So your wait staff, clap it up for them because they do an amazing job. You know, anybody ever did serving jobs? You know how it is. It's crazy, right? So they are giving you your bills. Also, we have these little raffle things.